This movie doesn't know what it wants to be, whether it wants to be a ghost movie or a psychological thriller. So let's talk about Mercy Black. Mercy Black stars Daniela Pineda from Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, Rosalie Lamont Lieti, and Miles Zeman. Like I said, starting this, it's a bit of a ghost story mixed with a psychological thriller, but it doesn't know what it wants to be, and it keeps flipping back and forth, which is probably the weakest aspect of the movie, is it's unsure what it wants to be. The plot is fairly straightforward. It opens with a flashback to a young girl doing something despicable, and then it cuts forward, I think 15 years later, 15 or 20 years. She's just getting out of a psych ward, and she's free to live her life. She moves in with her sister, and the town folks are like, basically like, you let this psycho into your home, into our town, because years ago she believed a entity known as Mercy Black was haunting her. Was basically saying, if you do this, I will take away this negativity from your life. And no spoilers, so that's why it's pretty bare bones. And there's, of course, a history with the character and somewhat of Mercy Black and why she did what she did, her relations to all the characters and all that. You'll slowly get trickled through information like that. But yeah, Mercy Black, what it does right. Mercy Black's design is extremely simple, but it works. I tend to find simple things scarier, because sometimes when something is so overblown and so out there that your mind's just like, well, that's fake, big whoop. And the design's simple, so it actually does work. The lead actress is great. I liked her in Fallen Kingdom, and I like her in this quite a bit. She does her very best with a decent script. Some of the scares are spot on. Some of the scares will work. There's quite a few jump scares, which I don't mind jump scares when it's something supposed to be scary. Like, if a ghost pops out, you're supposed to be scared, but if it's a jump scare that relates to a cat, not good. So I'm cool with jump scares when the thing that jumps out at you is meant to be scary. Then I'm like, yeah, good for you. There's some tension here and there. The character's past and build up to Mercy Black is kind of cool. I dug it. If done right, I like the whole, like, you slowly figure out the pre-establishing characters' backstories as the film goes on. Some films do this wrong, some films do this right. I thought this did it okay, so kudos. The bad, yeah, it doesn't know what it wants to be. I would have preferred if the studio or the director and the writer just said, look, this is a ghost movie, let's make this a ghost tale. Or just said, look, this is a pure psychological thriller where the audience doesn't know what's real and what's not. But as the audience in this, you can easily figure out what's real and what's not, because they try to meld a ghost story with a psychological thriller. And the plot twist, I kind of saw coming the second the character was introduced, which I'm sure some people won't get it, but I'm like, it clicked pretty fast for me. But Mercy Black's a solid 5 out of 10 movie. Not the worst, not the best. It's enjoyable. The lead actress makes it enjoyable. The Mercy Black character is cool to look at. It's cool to see it move around. It's just hurt by not knowing what it truly wants to be. But like always, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and thanks for watching.